Alexander Hamilton basically invented American financial drama. And I wanted to know what he would think of today's modern financial dramas, especially meme coins and crypto Twitter. So to find out, I minted him as an AI agent so I could ask. And just for fun, I had him mint his own meme coin as well. I'm Blockiosaurus with Metaplex, and today I want to start a new segment called Friday Fun, where I show off weird little proof of concept tools built on Metaplex tooling. Some are useful, some are cursed, and the best are a little of both. Today's build, which lets you mint unique historical figures, is called historybots.fun. It's basically AI LARPing where you mint AI agents and you automatically launch a token and you can chat with them. It is pretty simple. Pick a historical figure, chat with them, mint them as an AI agent so you can see what their opinions are on modern stuff, and they are automatically tokenized where you can buy and trade them on metaplex.com. So as the creator of the Adam Smith token and the holder of some of the token, and get legitimate opinions on modern finance and infrastructure. So the most obvious and entertaining historical figure I think we should mint is Alexander Hamilton. If anyone was going to understand token launches and market chaos, and especially all the wonderful crypto drama, it would be him. For anyone who hasn't seen the musical, Hamilton was the kind of person to publish 47 different Twitter articles based on someone flooding him in a subtweet. We fetch him, compare him, he's not a duplicate, and we can generate a full system prompt to represent that character in all chats going forward, and it also creates a new portrait. So now we're going to go through and mint him. On the back end, this is using OpenAI's API endpoints for both image generation and prompt generation. So you can see it generated this. There's a very small mint fee, which is small for now. And you go through and you set it up. Pay the miner fee, which will cover the inference costs for chats. You store the image on Iris, you mint the NFT that will represent the agent, and you register on the agent registry. If someone else were to come in after this and try and mint a second Alexander Hamilton, they wouldn't be able to. It would be blocked at the LLM initialization level. And now, for the sake of meme coinery and degeneracy, the Genesis launch is automatically generated and your historical figure is tokenized. You could use this for all sorts of stuff. You could just have fun with it. You could mess around. You could make game NPCs that are historical. You could ask for philosophical advice from ancient scholars. You could use them to write new stuff. See what Alexander Hamilton or anyone else would write in the modern day based on modern trends, or really anything you like. So as you can see, you can trade him on Genesis if you want to. So if I wanted to, I could buy more of the Alexander Hamilton token. And of course, we can ask him questions now. And of course, like Alexander Hamilton, he publishes an extremely long response. And there you go. He likes them as a phenomenon. Not so much on principle. But jokes aside, historybots.fun is intentionally silly. Chatbots have become a huge PMF point for AI agents, and I wanted to bring them directly on chain on Solana. This is built on top of the Metaplex Agent Library and the Metaplex Agent Kit. So it is registered directly in the agent library. We can go and see it there. All the details are published along with the agent registry. It is automatically given an agent identity. The pattern itself is serious. You can build all sorts of cool agents on top of this stuff. This was forked directly from the Metaplex agent template, which you can see in the links below. So if we go here, we can see Alexander Hamilton directly on the agent registry. You can see his token and how it's performing, the bonding curve progress, all this stuff, etc. Agents should really do something people actually want. This may be a silly proof of concept, but you can make more serious stuff for all sorts of stuff, gaming NPCs. You could do helpful chatbots. You could have people guided through a transaction process. This really shows the underlying workflow that is being used here. You can see through the Plex chat protocol, which is how the front end talks to the agent server backend, which is a long-running agent. The backend server builds all sorts of transactions that you're able to then pass to the front end for the user to sign. So this kind of gives you the back and forth, the way you can have guiding projects where the agent walks people through stuff, takes their ideas to fruition, and provides with them the transactions they need to sign in order to make whatever they want a reality. So that's the first Friday fun. If people like this, I can do more of them. I tokenized Alexander Hamilton, made him explain meme coins. Feel free to go to historybots.fun, make your own historical figure, and ask them questions. Next time we'll try out a weird proof of concept built on Metaplex. If you have any ideas or thoughts or suggestions, please drop them in the comments below.